Welcome back to the real Galveston boy, born on the island. Just in case I didn't mention that, with the new mic being a good quality mic and y'all can hear me. Uh, the thumbnail will expose it all, what this video is about. And we're going to watch a little other video before I get on to my rant. So without further ado, let's get started.
I need to ask you guys an honest question. Is everybody okay? Are you a bit hungover? I'm kind of speaking with a little bit of a lower tone so that I don't shock you in case you're really hungover. I hope you guys had a good day. Today, we're going to be reacting to what you guys actually got up to over the 4th and what you guys do get up to. I don't know when this video was uploaded, but it's going to have parades, it's going to have fireworks, it's going to have races, and a whole lot more. This is the Gatlinburg, Tennessee 4th of July fireworks. Before we jump into the video,
Yeah, this is some of the things that we Americans assumed the rest of the world wanted. We thought, well, we're arrogant enough to say we know that y'all want what we have over here. And it's not perfect, but we're further along than almost everybody else. There's just no comparison. So let's get a little more detail in what we have to offer and why we assume arrogantly that y'all want, or that y'all deserve, I should say. As a Texan, we feel y'all deserve to have the same kind of life where y'all are living, but with y'all's culture there, so that when we go to visit y'all's countries and to immerse ourselves in y'all's cultures, it is there always. And that's what America fought for, to become America. And that's why we fight wars around the world. We're not doing it because we want to start the wars. Sure, we had some bad presidents using CIAs to do some bad things in the past, but we are literally figuring that out right now in real time, and y'all can watch it. So keep up on what Trump, Kash Patel, and Senator Burchett and Marco Rubio are doing. And if you're American listening to this, I think Marco Rubio should be our next president. And I don't mind if J.D. Vance is the vice president again. Let's get back to the video.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to ask you to like and subscribe, but I am going to say I hope you guys had a great day, man. Again, happy 250th birthday to America. Hope you guys all enjoyed yourselves, had fun, stayed safe is the main point, but just had a great day overall. Now I'm going to ask you if you want to subscribe. That'd be fantastic. Now, let's go. Oh, sorry, take that sausage off the screen. Look at this place.
Video, I'm going to be bringing you into Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We're going to find a new pizza place that's coming soon as we check out the crowd levels.
I already know this vibe is just so cool. Oh, yo, look at the amount of American flags, man. Even the trees having a good time.
Independence Day, along with a brand new restaurant that just opened up. We'll be bringing you down to the street of Gatlinburg, Tennessee to show.
What's going on? He's spinning a ball on his head. He's taking a photo. What the? She's on a scooter, I think. I don't know. What's this? This is absolutely amazing.
Highlights of their midnight 4th of July parade with the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh,
we
it's
will
the
be
Harlem
bringing you back
Globetrotters.
downtown later in the afternoon to check out.
Bro, where is this? I know where it is, but oh my goodness, I want to go here. This town looks so nice. I ain't gonna lie, this is a town I'd live in. Look at this. You even got fresh guacamole. You got your fries, hamburgers. We got an arcade, Mexican cantina. We got leather goods. Oh my goodness, guys, this is such a beautiful place. But I wasn't even gonna be talking about this. What I was talking about was I want to go to Hillbilly Golf, where I want to go.
In the afternoon to check out the traffic and the crowds. We will also be entering a duck race that happens every 4th of July here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
A duck
So grab a
race?
cool snack,
Okay.
sit back and relax as we bring you into Gatlinburg,
What is this instrument, man? Look at the size of that.
Tennessee, this Independence Day.
All right, young feller. That's a French horn on the left. To the right of him is a concert tuba. To the right of that looks like an alto tuba. I can't remember. And then trombone, and I can't see the guy on the right. Can't believe I forgot the name of that third instrument. Still a tuba. It's just either the piccolo version or alto version, or anyways, that's what that is.
Without further ado, let the adventure begin.
Let's go.
Look at how amazing this sunset is that God painted on this
That is beautiful,
July
man.
3rd evening.
Wow.
As we're here in Sevierville, down the street from the Walmart, you can see the Skyland Ranch mountain coaster lit up over across the way. And we're going to head through Pigeon
Jeez,
Forge
look at the colors.
down the road here to Gatlinburg. Have the Honda Pilot parked at Herbert Holt Park, which they actually just posted a picture of a American bald eagle that lives right over here by the park.
Yeah,
Here's a closer
we
look
want
at that
y'all
picture that
to
the
look
Gatlinburg
like
Trout
this.
facility just posted of the bald eagle teaching its young how to fish. But there's the last
No
little
way.
bit of the sunset as
Jeez.
we head into town. A lot of people
All
out
right.
enjoying some night rides at the Moonshine Mountain Coaster. It's actually a
Is this a roller coaster in the middle of the town? Gatlinburg, I'm going to put that on the list.
mountain coaster. It's actually a beautiful walk into
Oh
town.
my goodness, man, this
Just hear
place is
the
gorgeous.
River.
What
The
is this?
temperature is not bad. Maybe some
Notice how you don't see any oppressed women and children? They're able to dress comfortably in the heat or in the winter, how they need to dress. They're able to walk around without being harassed. We've created a high trust society over here. I mean, look at that car sitting on some nice rims, just chilling there in a nice back alley. You know, anybody could sneak up, go in the bushes, come over, break into the back of the car, steal everything out of it, walk back through the woods and leave. But that's not what happens here in America. I mean, sure, it happens, on the occasion or whatnot, but we have police force that'll come out, and whether, regardless of their religion or their race or their sex or whatever, they commit a crime, we put them in jail, and we're trying to get back to that. So be patient with us. Please be kind to us. We are working on it, and we'd like y'all to live in this kind of society too.
year they'll have the black BMW in the parade.
Mm-hmm.
It is a famous icon for many here in Gatlinburg. You've got a number
It's
of
a
people
BMW?
waiting to go up to Hillbilly Golf that they light up at night.
Oh, I want to.
Oh yeah. If y'all don't like playing full round golf, like 18 holes, 9 holes on a real golf course, America's got some of the best mini golf courses where you just have a putter and each hole is crazy. And depending on which one you go to, like the Hillbilly Golf, of course, you see it themed with tractors and old liquor barrel. Here, I'll point it out for you right here. This is a old beer keg cask or wine cask, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. Or moonshine or whatever. There's a farm equipment, more farm equipment back here. It looks like a log splitter, maybe a water wheel. There's probably water that goes over this. This turns, and then the windmill spins around. You got to hit the golf ball from way back here, probably way back here, down the thing, back up and through the little hole without the windmill hitting it out your way. And on the back end, it'll roll down to another place. And hopefully you get a hole in one or bounce off some corners and then go make your second putt. Anyway, a lot of fun stuff in mini golf in America. And look at how the people are dressed, because it's like 100 degrees at nighttime, and it will not cool down to like maybe 89 degrees at 4 in the morning. But by time 6 in the morning comes back, you're already raising back up again. So I can't see if anybody would be trying to wear a burqa or a headscarf, just sweating their aspirins off. Makes no sense.
Go to that,
Something
man.
interesting I just noticed across from this green BP gas station is this old American side show that's closed down. I see a number of Pizza Rio signs. There's another one up here in the window. So it looks
Sad,
like
man.
they're gonna turn this into a Pizza Rio. We
At least they're doing something with it.
Pigeon Forge. So if you haven't checked
This
out,
is a massive problem that we have where I live, man. There's so many derelict buildings. It's so sad.
our pizzeria video, you can check that video out down in the description.
It just
I'll put a
rots
link
the
to
time.
it. Looks like the aquarium garage has 53 spots available.
Okay.
I just actually like to get a little walking in. Driving in at the moment at whatever time it says on the bottom left of your screen, you can see it's not a problem. They haven't closed down the road up ahead. So we've got about 2 hours until the parade starts. I might go walk down the street.
Wait, what? The parade it's about to be 10 o'clock at night. The parade starts at midnight. Is that what we're saying?
You can see it's not a problem. They haven't closed down the road up ahead. So we've got
Yes. July 3rd into July 4th, which is our Independence Day, starts at midnight. Don't get me wrong, we're so happy to celebrate that you will find plenty, I mean plenty, of celebrations going off on July 2nd, July 1st. The second they start selling the fireworks to us, they start going off. So on my July 3rd at 9 p.m., which is 1 hour after dark, there was a whole 15 minutes of solid firework display going off over my lake. So, yes, some of the official parades and stuff like that will begin on 4th of July at midnight for that town, because we have 3 different time zones. So anyway, let's get back.
about 2 hours until the parade starts. I might go walk down the street, but I do want to show you, this is my favorite parking garage. If I was here with the family, I would have just driven up here. They have 46 spots available right now. Got a bunch of American flags out in front of Anarchista here. It's actually not a bad spot to be up here as well to watch the parade.
This is so cool, man. I didn't know it was that late.
Off in the distance. I think that is the longest line I've ever seen at that Subway.
Oh,
I did want to walk down the street a little
Subway's
bit,
not
go
that
check out
good.
the new Jason Aldean's restaurant as we pass by the village. We've got
So I'm assuming all these stores just stay open because it's about to be Independence Day and they know people are going to be out.
Yes, old buddy, Mr. Adam. That is correct. Ben and Jerry's is not normally open at midnight. But on 4th of July, like I said, because we start celebrating somewhere in August, the beginning of July. I mean, June, somewhere in June to July. Like I said, the second the fireworks stands open up, people know, or businesses know, that people are going to be awake in the middle of the night to celebrate the 4th of July. And so, yes, a lot of businesses will literally open later that day. So instead of opening at 8 in the morning, they might open at 12 and they'll run till 2 in the morning or whatever, for almost all our national holidays that celebrate America. So not like Valentine's Day and stuff like that, but other holidays that we celebrate.
Late. I mean, it makes sense, but is that the reason, or are they just always open this late?
lots of people wanting to get some ice cream while they're waiting for the parade, but let's head over here to Jason Aldean's new restaurant and check out some of the live music going on up top.
Okay. Hey. Oh, it's a vibe in there. I like it. Oh, man. It pours. Hey! What a vibe. Look at this.
People here on the hill. I'm up on top of the parking garage, which is another
I can't wait to see this parade, man.
Come up here and sit to watch
Is it big?
Well, I'm going to head down to our spot on the ground and give you some highlights of the parade. I'll put a link down in the description of this
Here we
video
go.
if you'd like to watch the full
Is it good?
Gatlinburg Midnight Parade. It's about 21 minutes long, and you can see things like the
Okay.
Army Band here. They did an excellent job. You'll see them later in the video. Or Lady Liberty struggling.
She looks
to get
drunk.
up. And there we go. Lady Liberty
There she's up.
was inflated.
She's
So
erected.
it was a really fun parade, including
She's
the
on the
Grand
drink.
Marshal of the Harlem Globetrotters. You can see he's balancing the ball on his head. These guys make this stuff look easy. That's going to wrap up the activities the night of the 3rd and the
Cool.
early hours of
Who's this? Albert Einstein?
July.
Or not Albert Einstein. Who is that? Washington? George Washington.
4th. I'm going to head
Negative.
back home and get some rest and
I think-
come back with
He's a design. I can't remember who designed him for a poster back in World War II as a advert for getting American people to join up to go over to help France and Europe, UK, and all them before Japan bombed us at Pearl Harbor, which we then declared war on Japan and got into the war ourselves. It was Uncle Sam wants you. So that character of Uncle Sam, our country. But that's the origin of that.
Free and the kids.
Is it George Washington? That doesn't sound right. It might be. Who knows? You guys tell me. Who was that, George? I'm pretty sure it was Big
And
George.
we finally hit some traffic headed back into
Oh! Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Gatlinburg on Independence
So
Day.
it's actually
So
4th of July
we'll see
now.
How hard it is to find a parking
So you guys do an actual midnight show just going into the 4th? That's flipping incredible. That's kind of on par with like New Year's then.
spot.
That's awesome.
I'm just
Yes. All the super big official ones will happen July 4th at night. So all your big time stuff like my thumbnail, the Mount Rushmore in DC, I mean in the Dakotas, in South Dakota Black Hills to be exact. The ones in Washington DC, or Washington and in DC. The big ones in Texas and almost every state, the official ones that are held by or ran by the government or your mayor of the city or whatever, those are going to be held on July 4th at night after it gets dark. So yeah.
going to go with the city parking garage right here behind the aquarium. So we are here at
What a beautiful
the
town this
river
is.
regatta, the boat and duck races at the bottom of the skylift. So we brought our own
skylift
ducks,
as
but
well?
You can rent one for $2 or 3 for $5. You can also create your own regatta, your own little flotation boat of sorts. Let me show you a couple different ones that have been entered. You got these two black.
What's the
there's
story
one on a
behind this?
tube holding an American flag, and this guy has a
To let you know, when I back in the early 80s, Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts, I made it to Tenderfoot Boy Scout. But anyways, Cub Scouts, we had regatta races back then where we had to actually carve our own boats and build our own sails, sew it all together and make the rings and loops and the rope, miniature rope. And then we had to race each other with them using only wind power, not water power. So we had to build them correct so that it would catch the wind and you could beat your opponents. As Americans, we like building things with our hand. We like to come up with an initial design. We build it, we test it, and then if anything can be improved upon, then we keep reiterating until we get the best version we can, to where anything else we do to it starts to grade the maximum capacity or level or performance of that thing, and then we typically make a business out of it and sell it after that. That's when you get a product. Uh, we do a lot of research and development before our stuff hits the market, and it's just a spirit that we have. So sometimes we just do it for the fun of, or most of the time, really, we're doing it for the fun of it. Occasionally, we get a good enough idea that we will market, blah blah blah. But anyway, it's just something we love doing. Uh, we call it tinkering. Y'all might call it engineer work, uh, but it's just tinkering to us. So let's get back.
A Ripley's Aquarium or Bust flag. This one's got some black bears and looks like a Sasquatch.
Oh, it is.
And this one
Mess with him,
is a willow. I'm curious if anybody in the comments knows where in
Jeez.
Gatlinburg you would find willow.
Is that just all like rolled up? You know, like cardboard, like the inside of toilet roll?
Here's a little memorial float
Oh, cool.
for a Army veteran.
Nice.
There's a giant boat. I think I've seen this one in years past.
Old
Our
Smoky
Abby is not
Express. You can
here
just bring
this
your own
year.
boat.
She's in Florida with Grandma, so she was bummed to not enter. So this is our current favorite
It's
to
from
win right
Up,
here.
isn't it?
Little up house with the balloons on top. Now that we've checked in our ducks, we're gonna go grab a bite to eat. You can see some progress on the new Sky Park as they've changed their name. No longer just Skylift Park.
I am in love with this town. Look how nice this is. You got like a big mountain, you got people, you know, people living up there, but like it's just so compact. Oh, I want to go here.
Gatlinburg, but just going by.
Yeah, old buddy, that's the Appalachia Mountains.
Sky Park.
I wanna go.
Looks like they're doing a little work over here, leveling up the ground a little higher where the fire was at Pucker's.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a look at the crowd level. It's about 11:45 on Independence Day. We had time to go grab some lunch at the new Jason Aldean's Kitchen and Rooftop Bar. We had the head chef come over and explain the menu with us. You'll see that video soon where we show you these amazing nachos everyone at the
my
table
goodness, it's nachos.
really liked, and Micah was blown away by this.
Oh yeah, Tennessee's
steak
got
that
some
we
pretty
got.
good
Keep a lookout for the
barbecue.
full review
That's
of
a tomahawk
Jason
steak.
Aldean's
Haley
Kitchen and
hell.
Rooftop Bar very soon. They're about to start the race, so we're gonna run up and catch it. They're loading them up, getting ready for the
Did you
start.
drop
And
any?
The boat's got some music playing.
It's a Bluetooth and it was like.
How does the
I'm
race
gonna
start?
get
Did they
back on
just
the
raise this
bridge
wood?
for the countdown?
What music do they play?
Micah and Hannah's are in there somewhere. You can see the Space Needle off.
What
in the
do we
distance as
win?
We're at this bridge that you pass whenever you go up the.
What you
skylift
win doesn't
as
matter.
The crowd has.
Yo, look at that thing. Looks rickety. I don't know about you, brother. I don't think I'll trust that. It looks a bit too thin, you know.
You see how the family is together, they're rooting. A lot of these things are done by the kids, and the bigger ones are kind of slow, and they're done by the adults for a reason like that. They're like supporting, you know, an army veteran or something like that. The smaller ones usually tend to be quicker, which the kids make, and so they typically win. But it's really about family, community. So the whole community is together, supporting each other, supporting the kids, giving them confidence and building stuff, to try new things, to let them know it's okay. I mean, this is what family, community, and America's about. This is what we thought and what we were so arrogant to assume the rest of the world wants some of this. And we want it for you. Even if you think you don't want it, we still want you to experience it because we just know when you experience this kind of life and this kind of freedom, knowing that it can get better than this, we want y'all to at least catch up to us. Like literally. So
Gathered watching their rafts and ducks. This has always been such a fun family event for us to do every year. Bree is trying to stay cool in the shade over here.
Sounds like there was some drama already.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Somebody capsized.
Oh shit!
So let's see
Some
if
of
we
them
can
are
head
so
over towards
tiny.
the
What a race.
First, second, and third place.
The
over
intensity's
by the
insane.
aquarium.
You
All
can
right,
cut a knife
anticipation
with
is
how tense it
growing.
is right now.
Go!
Go!
I think that red one's gonna take it.
There's your duck.
The red one
There's the
wins.
red one.
There's your duck.
There's Dad's duck.
Is the white duck?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
ours?
your duck.
While we're waiting for all the boats and ducks
An
to come in, we
edible-
went over and got some Dippin'
An edible spoon. Never seen that before in my life.
Dots to cool off with. They're announcing first place for the duck race.
Adventures out there.
Wait a minute, we get actual trophies.
We got first place. All right. Got the army band out here. Let me show you a couple highlights of them playing.
This is what you won. First of all, I thought we came third. Second of all, this is an insane trophy. Congratulations,
The
guys.
army band out here. Let me
Oh,
show you
nice,
a couple
cool.
highlights of them playing.
yes, and not everybody got a trophy in there. That's the American way. You engineer, you put the hard work in, you get the prize. And I'm sure second place probably got one that was about half that size, and then one that was only about 4 inches big for third place. And that's it. That's how the world's supposed to work. I mean, if everybody just gets a prize and the winner did all that hard work for nothing, they could have just did less work, so to speak. So don't teach your kids to be lazy by everybody gets participation prize and the winner doesn't get, or the top 3 or top 10, however you want to do it, doesn't get recognized for their hard work and their ingenuity. You got to give incentives to our young people so that they grow up thinking that's how they should be, is innovative, and because you're innovating for others, you're not innovating for yourself. What if that girl right there's boat design gets looked at by an actual architect or an engineer that does boats and wanted to know why theirs were different and find something in there? Who knows? That could be the next breakthrough in boat and big boats, hull technology. We don't know, but you'll never know if you don't encourage this kind of activities to get the kids to go there. That's how you build the next generation to improve upon the past generation. Anyways, let's go.
Yeah. Mhm. Cool. I wanted to see some
Downtown Gatlinburg. We could have
fireworks.
stayed into the night and watched the fireworks from the Space Needle. Here's a highlight of the grand
Oh,
finale.
no way. That's so cool. Damn.
We ended up spending the night with some dear friends of ours as the kids spent some time on the slip and slide. And here's a look at our
Yo.
view while the sun was still out. And eventually,
I'm sorry, but this is elite. This is elite. Imagine just sitting here with your coffee and that is your view. Ooh-wee. Damn, amazing.
That's exactly what anyway front porch sitting's all about. Like that's why the porch is very important. That's why living in even in our apartment complexes, as far as I know, almost all of them have at least a balcony slash porch to go out on. Because relaxing, calming down after a hard day, and just enjoying the serene peace of the city, of the countryside, doesn't matter, is part of repairing yourself for the next day and spending time with your family. Once again, it all comes back to being community, being family, looking out for each other, creating a ultra trust society, safe place, got the freedoms for you to choose to do what you want, no one to mandatory you do it, uh, within the confines of the laws that we base our laws off of the Constitution, which is not a man written document, so to speak. It is the idea that God created us and gave us inalienable rights. What are those rights? The Constitution and its amendments. Well, not its amendments are Americans fixing the problems over time. So the Constitution itself and the Bill of Rights actually are just restating what we believe God says everybody should have, which is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And like I said, especially us Texans, but Americans who are fighting the communists right now on our own soil, are arrogant enough to assume that y'all want it too, and we're not sorry.
County, we could see
Look at
fireworks
that!
in all directions. We had a great time as a family together. As Hannah had
That's
some fun
so
getting
sweet.
creative with some glow sticks. Look at Hannah.
uh, One more thing. When y'all see us waving our flags and they're everywhere and it's not even a holiday, you walk into the Walmart and there's 1,000 flags, American flags hanging up. That's what that's representing. Okay. That community, that family, that trust in each other, all the good stuff that we assume arrogantly that y'all need in y'all's life. That that's why we're so proud of our country. Like I said, we use the amendments to fix the past problems. And so there'll be more amendments to come in the future. It's just a slow process because we have to make sure that our laws are literally written to not cover any one thing. It either covers everything or none at all. So in America, we're not allowed to pass a law, say Islamophobia can't be said because that only protects one word. You'd have to make all phobias, agoraphobia, arachnophobia, all that would have to be illegal. You have to try to pass a law that makes all phobias illegal, and that's never going to happen. So that's why making the word Islamophobia, it can't happen in America. And when some places are trying to pass that kind of stuff, that infringes on your First Amendment right, anyways, free speech. So now they're double whammying the Constitution illegally, thinking they're going to get away with it. And look out for future videos. They're not.
We could even see Dollywood's fireworks off in the distance.
Holy
but that wraps
shit.
up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed joining us.
Speaking of Dollywood, whenever we go to Nashville, I think we're going to drive to Dollywood.
Yes, Dollywood is a theme park. Back in the day, there used to be a ride there called Congo. When I was director of the band, a UIL tournament that I got first chair, and for the trumpet, we got to go to Dollywood. Anyways, there was a ride there named Congo. It was like a beehive, so a mountain, but on the inside it looked like kind of like a beehive. Those old round, I don't even know how to describe it. But anyways, and what happened was is you went around the insides walls in a circle, corkscrew all the way to the top, and then down the center you dropped all the way down past, I don't know, probably 20 floors. So 200 feet. and then it curved down and then went around, did some, turns and whatnot through some tunnels, and then came back and ended the ride. It was great. I don't know if Kong or Congo is still there, but great place to go. Great theme park.
I think it's like a 3 hour drive, but I think we're going to do it. I would love to do it, man. I'd love to do a video with Dollywood. You want to see it? All you gotta do is like and subscribe. Well, you don't have to like anything. You can just subscribe. You actually don't need to do either. You don't need to do either, actually, because it'll still be uploading regardless. So that was a really cool video, man. Again, that actually just was almost exactly what I thought it was going to be. Fireworks. I didn't know you celebrated going in to the 4th from the 3rd overnight. That's really cool. Loved that. I loved that the stores stayed open. I loved that town. That town, what's it called? Gatlinburg, absolutely beautiful. Really, really cozy looking little mountainside. I don't know if it is a mountainside. It looks like it is. Town, absolutely amazing. Loved it. The parades, it was just exactly what I thought it was going to be, and I'm so happy it was. Patriotic, love, and it just looks like everyone was enjoying themselves, and not just like...
Oh, a little geography fact. All right, so the Appalachian Mountains travel northeast to southwest, separating the East Coast, so the original 13 colonies all the way down to Florida, separating that from the Central Plains. And the reason why you'll see it called the Smokies is because back in the day, before people lived on the other side, which was there, because there used to be a line there that stopped the settlers from crossing that line to Native American territory for to stop wars between the Native Americans and the Europeans coming over. But anyways, because of the way our geography works and the way the wind goes around the world, whenever the hot winds on the plains would rise up to the top of the mountain, it would condense back into clouds, and so it looks like smoke coming over the top and rolling down the mountains. So it was called the Smokies, but it's the Appalachia Mountains. If you're ever wondering uh, how it's pronounced, it's apple, but you got to kind of put a little pause in the LE at the end there. So Appalachia, and it's CHA, Appalachia. Anyways, little history there for you.
It wasn't just a thing for adults. It looks like everyone was enjoying themselves, which is probably what it's all about, really. Teaching the kids to love your country instead of it being something you learn when you're older. That was awesome. Loved that. Fireworks at the end. I was going to ask, I wonder how many dollars worth of fireworks exploded last night and today. I bet it was a lot. I would love to know a number. Can
I'm gonna tell you now, for a backyard, 15 minutes worth of continuous fireworks, which is a miniature version of the city's ones that can go for 35, 40 minutes. Uh, just a backyard one, 15 minutes, continuously lighting 5 to 10 fireworks every 5 seconds, for 15 minutes straight. You're looking at about $1,000 every 5, 8 minutes, roughly. Unless you do the cheap stuff. Now, if you just want fireworks that only go up like 10 feet and where a Roman candle is your biggest shooter, then you can get really cheap with it. $100 for 10-ish minutes worth of fireworks, but you're only setting one off at a time, not, 5 or 10 of them at one time, and then another 5, 10. And so you're not going to get the wall effect with the fireworks up there blowing up together and working together. So those are usually in the 500 range for roughly 5 minutes ish, and then higher. So the cities, when they did theirs, like at that needle and stuff like that, you're looking at the tens of thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands. So yeah, it's not cheap. Anyways, go ahead if you want. Go ahead, follow this guy. Hit that all. Give it a thumbs up, and you know what to do. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, help a brother out. Because um, after hopefully future support that I get from y'all will go towards a new wheelchair, a new AC unit, since mine broke a long time ago and I live in Texas. Got to get an AC unit. I'm literally just sweating to death with towels, laying on towels because I'm handicapped. But anyways, do all the good things, show some love, and fly your flag if that's what you want your flag to mean. If you're in a country that says you can't fly your flag outside, fly it inside. And if that's what you want your country to represent, is the same as like what we're trying to represent with our flag, then it's in your head. Fly it for that reason. If somebody comes over to your house and asks you why you got a flag flying in here, tell them exactly. Tell them because I believe Great Britain should stand for this, this, and this, and I want to look at that flag. And every time I think about community and being a family and teaching kids how to grow up right and fix problems and not complain about them, I want to look at that flag and I want it to remind me of that. And you control what you think when you see your own flag or others. So it all starts with you within yourself. So go ahead, like I said, leave a comment down below. I'll answer it. And I hope y'all are going to have a great day. Peace.